Welcome back. So, as you guys know, we don't really talk much about modern iPhones on this channel. We've talked about them here and there, but a lot of the times when we look at phones, it's always like old phones or something like that, like with old iOS. Not necessarily that I have anything against modern phones, but I just feel like the old ones were just a little bit more interesting, a little bit more nostalgic, I guess you can say. But today I wanted to talk about the iPhone 17 Pro, start talking about newer phones now and like moving forward. I just wanted to kind of like compare it to like these iPhones that are made out of aluminum and glass, similar to this one. So right here, I do have the iPhone 17 Pro in blue. People have said is that it does scratch easily and all that. I've had this phone for a couple days. I haven't really noticed much scratching. Of course, it's only been 4 days, but I will for sure update you guys. This model right here is the US model, so it doesn't have the SIM card tray. It's all eSIM, but that I'm kind of used to because it's been like that for the past, since what, the iPhone 14 I think was the last one to support, or the first one I should say to use eSIM. But let's compare it to like the iPhone 5. So the iPhone 5, is it just me? Is this one like a bit bent, right? Yeah, I don't know. It looks a little bit bent to me. The back does have a couple scuff marks on the edges. It does look bent. I just realized that actually. But yeah, this one I did try to charge it up a little bit so you guys could see it. But we've talked about the iPhone 5 before, as well as this 5S. So this 5S as well, it's aluminum and glass on the back. Yeah, I guess right here the little switch thing is kind of scratched up. And then the screen, but I guess the screen is fine. And then now compared to something like this one, this uses stainless steel, and I feel like the stainless steel isn't polished or anything. It does look pretty beat up. Like you can tell the scratches and like you can really see the scratches and stuff on it. Just for comparison, the iPhone 6S that I was fixing, this one doesn't have a front screen. It was just the back. But yeah, you can tell that this one's a little bit more scuffed up. So I'm assuming this iPhone 17 Pro is gonna look like anywhere between any of these, really. So I guess I will update you guys in the future. I have been using it in this case, the Apple Clear case. For as much hate as this case gets, I actually really like it. I like the white part. Obviously, they had to make it white because otherwise the ring thing wasn't gonna line up with the Apple logo. So they had to do it like this. And so yeah, let's so usually with these cases, whenever you put them on, it does like this little this little like NFC thing. This is just the way I have mine. I will kind of go through it. I guess this is more like a like what's on my phone kind of. Are those videos still popular? Is that still a thing? What's on my iPhone video. So this is this is my wallpaper. I do like the whole liquid glass aesthetic to it. That's why I have the icons looking like that. And then on this other screen, I just have a couple more apps. And then I have this Chat GPT, like you can ask it anything kind of widget on here. One thing though that I do have that I'm not sure if a lot of people do or even aware of, I do have a couple apps that are side loaded, and I know probably it's not the best thing to showcase this on YouTube, where I might get like in trouble for it, but I pretty much have the Alt Store installed with YouTube. So this is it's called UU Enhanced. And pretty much it's just YouTube Premium without having to pay for it. I'm not really going to show a tutorial on here unless you guys want me to, and then probably get my channel banned. But this is pretty much on my phone. And what you have to do is you do have to refresh it every like 7 days or so. So that way it'll I was on the wrong screen. Where is it at? Yeah, you do have to refresh it every 7 days or so that way it could get re-signed or whatever. Otherwise, they'll stop working. I just had an idea. I just actually thought about it. So there's this cool app that I ran into that I wanted to show you guys. I think I have the IPA file for it. Yeah, there you go. So I'll show you guys what this is here in a little bit. But this is pretty much my iPhone. I do have camera control disabled because I noticed that I hit it accidentally a lot of the times. So I just, to avoid that, I just turned it off completely. I guess this kind of fits the theme of like what we normally talk about here, because look, there's this app that you can sideload. Now I didn't make this app or anything like that. This is called I'll put it up right now, give me a sec. This is OS. This is by this user right here. So I did not make this or anything like that. I don't want to take credit, because this is actually really cool and I'm about to show you guys. This is the OS project, which is pretty much an app that kind of makes it look like you're running iOS 5 or 6 or whatever. So if you want to check it out, I'll put the link down below so that way you guys can actually see it and all that. And honestly, like, you can sideload it for yourself as well, so that way you can give it a shot. Yeah, so this is the app right here. We're just gonna give it access to everything. So this is how it makes your phone look like. So this is the app, right? So what you do is you pretty much just slide and it unlocks, and it kind of looks like this. So this is the OS on iPhones, on the iPhone 17 Pro, and certain things, of course, are not gonna work, like messages and stuff like that. But yeah, it does say coming soon, so we'll see. And then to go home, you just press the home button. So you press the home button, it takes you home. You double press it and it opens the what do you call it? The multitasker, the switcher. And then your photos, you can give it access to your photos. So I'm gonna give it, allow full access, and then you'll be able to see. Yeah, there you go. It's doing its thing. One of my favorite things from like iOS was the whole, or from old iOS, was the maps. Like, if whenever you take pictures, it'll kind of put like a pinpoint on a map of where exactly you've been and stuff like that. I always thought that was pretty cool. Like on the map, it uses the data from your Photos app to kind of pinpoint that stuff, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and then again, like I said, to go home, you just press this the middle button that takes you home. And the camera, you can allow access to camera, to microphone, and then if you want, you can like take a picture. And then did it actually save it? I guess you can't access it from here, but if we go back to photos, yeah, you can access it, and that'll look like old iOS. You just can't zoom in, I guess, but that's okay. I don't think YouTube works, or actually, this is it looks like it wants to work, so that's pretty cool. And then stocks, I don't think, stocks actually does work. Okay. So this is stocks on old OS. And then you can even tell like up there, like the status bar and stuff like that. Now there's no notification center, but that's okay. And then did I hit weather or maps? I meant to hit maps. Let me zoom out. I don't want to freaking dox myself either. So this is pretty much the US map. You can like interact with it and stuff like that. Then if you do that, it'll look like, I think I've showed this before on past iOS. Whenever I showcase like iOS 6 or whatever on older iPhones. So that's kind of how it looks like. And then weather does show weather. Let me see if you can. Yeah, you see, you can't tap on them and expand it. Notes, can we write new notes? Let's see. We can. Okay, so that does work. What happens if you delete it? Does it still look like it did before? No, it just goes back. I used to like kind of like smudge it together and throw it in the trash. It was pretty cool. Folders don't work. The App Store, yeah, that seems to load. I wonder if Siri works. Like if you hold it, nah. And then, oh, they both just lead you to the same spot. No, they don't. I'm wrong. Can you preview it? What happens if you try to buy it? No, nothing. I was trying to swipe that way, but yeah, no. Like Game Center. Yeah, you guys get the gist, right? Like this is pretty cool. Can you change the wallpaper? Oh yeah, you can't. He has like the wallpapers here loaded in. So you want to change it to this one. Set both. Oh wow, it actually does change. Yeah, so it does actually kind of change. It does actually change it. Okay. The sounds. Let's see the sounds. Oh no, you can't. It doesn't play them. Let me change it back to this default. This is like the. I don't know why I freaking love this wallpaper so much. This the one with the raindrops or whatever it is. Contacts. Would it show my contacts? Okay. Yeah, it does show contacts, by the way. I'm probably not going to show that on camera, but it does show it. Calls. Can we call like? What happens if we call like 611? Oh, it'll just call with your default app, or you'll just call. Okay, that's cool. It actually calls. God damn it. Let's go home. And then we do this Gmail work. Yeah, no, you can't, because you can't edit this. Okay. Let's just do next. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. But that's pretty cool. That's how it looked like. Safari. So the way I'm recording this is I'm not looking at the phone directly, because like the phone that's recording is in the way. I just hit it. And the mic is in the way, so I can't see anything. I'm looking at this through the viewfinder of the phone that I'm using to record with. So that's why this video is kind of weird, the way I'm recording it. But yeah, just to kind of give you some context. Okay, this is just regular Safari, but it looks like the iOS 6 Safari. And then iPod. Is this going to load anything? It probably would if I had music installed, but since I don't even have the music app installed on my phone, it's not gonna load anything. But let's try to kill the apps. So you just hold them, and then this is pretty cool. I really like this app. It was dead for a while, like, or maybe I just didn't know how to like side load it. But I remember he had like a test flight. The person who made this this app had like a test flight where you could download it to your phone and then you could use it. But then that, for some reason, said it was no longer accepting new invites or something like that, even though I was already part of it. So I found a way to sideload it from the GitHub. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys this app, because it kind of relates to what we talk about really here on this channel. Actually, never even occurred to me until just now. Whenever I wasn't even gonna talk about this app, was just now. The whole point of this video was to show you guys the 17 Pro and to kind of just tell you guys what my experience has been like in the past couple days. Because at the end of the day, this phone's made out of glass and aluminum. I know that previous iPhones have been made out of glass and aluminum as well. Like the iPhone 17, like the iPhone 16, the 15, but never really a flagship. Flagships always were either like stainless steel or titanium. Up until this year, they decided to make this one, the flagship, the aluminum, right? I guess they still make titanium with the Air, but I'm not really gonna count that because it's not a Pro model. Like, this is the first Pro model. I think this is the first Pro model that's aluminum. I guess even going back, even if it's not the Pro, it's like the XS Max or whatever, which I do have right here. Actually, I don't know if I've ever showed this phone, but I do have the XS Max right here. I was trying to do some work on it because this phone's fucked. But yeah, this one's made out of like it's made out of stainless steel around the edges. And this is what the inside of it looks like, by the way, in case you're curious. I have to order a new screen, and the battery is like punctured through, so I gotta order a new battery. I just gave up. I gave up on this one for now. I have all these broken phones. That's why I don't know if you're able to see, but in the corner over here I have a bunch of screws. But yeah, that was what this whole video was about, until I remembered about this app. Another cool thing too, guys, that I was trying to go home, actually, like actual home. I ended up pressing the home button. Is I have a shortcut too. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it, but I have a shortcut on YouTube. Like, let's say you're watching YouTube, right? And you want to like do the picture-in-picture, but for some reason you're like, oh, well, what if I zoom it in, right? And you do picture-in-picture. It kind of wants to work, but then it doesn't. the way there's actually a shortcut. I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but and then I can show the shortcut if you guys want it. But you pretty much go here, you go to share, like if you're gonna share the video, and you scroll down to where it says YouTube picture in picture. What that's gonna do is gonna grab the actual video, and it's gonna do that to it, so that way you can actually exit it, and it does do like the full picture in picture, even though it's playing on Safari, which is, I'm not sure. I added this a long time ago. It's through a Siri shortcut, and I'm surprised it even works still on iOS 26. I opted in for like the developer betas. This one's gonna install probably later tonight, so iOS 26.1 beta 1. But I just kind of wanted to make this video for you guys, so that way you guys could see it. In the future, I do plan on making more videos with more like modern iPhones, rather than just the old ones. But yeah, I think that's gonna pretty much do it for this one. If you guys have any questions about the 17 Pro or anything that I mentioned in this video, definitely feel free to let me know in the comments below. And also let me know, are you guys getting the iPhone 17 Pro? Have you like noticed anything weird, like in terms of like scratches or the durability not being as strong? I haven't really noticed that yet, but of course I will keep you guys updated in the comment section below, so that way you guys are aware of anything. But I guess that's gonna do it, guys. I will see you on the next one.